Hello my beautiful Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your major quickie. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This reading is particularly special for me because I'd like to offer one lucky subscriber a personal reading. It's going to coincide with the Hunter's Moon on the 31st of October because that is when the energy is very powerful to get up and chase after your dreams. It's for capturing your dreams. That's the energy. No time for sort of gathering momentum or reflecting. It's about go-getting, and Scorpio, you've got that energy in spades. So I will announce one lucky subscriber on the 30th of October, but I will actually do the reading on the 31st, which coincides with Halloween, because that is when the veil between the two worlds is thinner, so more powerful energy. I'll let you know how to win that reading right at the end there. I won't waffle on, I'll get straight to your messages. Using the White Witch Tarot to gain the overall energy of this major quickie for my beautiful Scorpios. Let's go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? Thank you so much. We have the High Priestess. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Ooh. We have the Star card. Interesting energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? You may have a Leo placement because the High Priestess and the Star card showed up prominently in a Leo reading. And we have Judgment. Okay, so extremely powerful energy, especially with that Judgment card in that particular position. Now we have the High Priestess. Virgo energy, you're trusting your intuition. Things are being felt and known on a deeper level. It's all about that knowledge that you cannot see with the physical, with your eyes on the physical plane. It's about that knowingness that you're tapping into that is deep within you when you get this card. This is about trusting in the universe, but also trusting deep within with your intuition. It reminds you that your higher wisdom is at play here and you just know. Okay, your vibes are on point. Now this is the protagonist energy, so this is the energy that is propelling you forward through mid-October through to mid-November there, right through your birthday month. Some things are just meant to be seen and known internally, okay, rather than on the intellectual field. So as I said, you just know, and you're following your gut instinct during this period towards your destiny, about making a decision about your life path. Now there may have been something in the past that blocked your intuition and you're healing from it. It feels like you're opening your crown chakra because we've got those stars rising up there over that crown chakra. But it's also about this coming into being. They're giving me an energy here of magnetizing what it is you truly desire through your intuition, but also through the power of mind. Okay, as you can see, two faces becoming one there. So you may be partnering up with somebody either in romance or in business, and it feels like you're trusting your intuition to guide you, this knowingness that is deep within you to find the right path for you. Now, as I said, the Hunter's Moon, very, very important. At the beginning of October, we have the Harvest Moon. So you're reaping the rewards of everything you've sown so far. And as you move towards that Hunter's Moon, you're getting up with that wonderful energy of yours and powerhousing your way towards your goals with full force, okay? So you're really getting those dreams off the ground, but you're trusting your intuition to guide you forward. Now, there may be some sort of, they're really highlighting the female reproductive organs there. So you may have some sort of question about fertility or, your perhaps someone close to you is going through that. There is a knowingness there. You know deep down. It's like there's a question about time. Okay, so you may feel like time is not on your side, but I really get an energy here that there's something to do with healing. There's a healing process in play. And once you overcome that, then stars are aligning and you will know more about where you stand. Okay, obviously if you feel like you have some sort of problem in the reproductive organ area, then you should obviously seek a professional. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but they're really highlighting it for me. But it will be a very creative time for you in terms of love or business. We're going to go deeper and find out. But it feels like you may be thinking that time is not on your side. Divine timing is actually at play. So you know that deep down, and that's why they want you to check in with that sort of Virgo high priestess energy. As you know, the high priestess rarely, she doesn't speak. Okay, it's about you don't need to verbalize what you know. You don't need to see what you know on the exterior sort of physical plane. You just know deep within. It's about trusting in the mysteries of the universe. Also, there's some sort of reveal coming here with this card. It feels like there is something, it's either a secret someone will give you, or it is a piece of information that is not to be sort of talked about. It will come to the surface here. It sort of helps some sort of merge, okay? So it's either a merge between you and another person or a business. Listen to your guides, they're very close, and ask them for advice if you're worried about anything. But trust in the process, because the stars are aligning for your ascension. That's what they're giving me here with this overall energy. Star card is Aquarius energy. So this is, it's in the antagonist position. So your faith may have been rocked recently, is what they're giving me here with this star card. But this is the energy to overcome. Okay, so there may have been either someone, you're not talking to someone, or they're not talking to you. There feels like there's a silent period there. And you may feel like you're in a position where you cannot do something about something. So this may be to do with your career path or your prosperity path. You feel, you felt, they just corrected me, not feel, felt. You felt that you were stuck. It's like a rock in a hard place. You could not action what you truly wanted to because of either what's going on around the world, or there's some sort of delay there. There was something blocking you. Okay, now this could be some sort of spiritual practice as well. Perhaps you're getting some sort of spiritual entrepreneurial business off the ground. That's not for everybody, but they're giving me that as well. Perhaps you felt a little bit blocked and a little bit nervous. Divine timing is at play, so it's all coming together. Okay, this is the energy, as I said, it is to overcome. So if you're feeling down about not being able to move forward on a particular path, either in love or business, know that you're turning things around. Okay, there is a turning point here. This clarity comes, let me get my tongue back in my mouth. I'm doing a major quickie, so I'm trying to read the energy really quick so that you're not here for like an hour. But anyway, the High Priestess, whatever reveal this is, it actually helps you to see things clearly. That clarity there will actually give you hope in your situation, and it feels like you're in the spotlight for something. Now, as I said, this could be either or, work, love, but it's about having faith. Know that the miracles are being lined up by universe. When you've got that star energy, it's about inspiration. You've got a desire and an urge to create, and actually this urge comes deep from within your heart. A lot of passion here. Now, the card's just flickering there, the energy is joining. I have no windows open here, and it's actually quite warm here. So the energy is joining to indicate that the stars are aligning for your ascension here. This is a very, very successful time. Star is often about healing, but also about abundance. You know, it's a renewal of hope. Now you may receive some sort of, this reveal may come in the form of some sort of successful news, some good news there, recognition for a job well done, but it feels like a period of victory. Okay, it's like you're overcoming adversity in order to rise up and claim victory, and it comes after a period of choice, and it's what you truly deserve, Scorpio. They're indicating the blood, sweat, and tears here, the hard work, the toil. Yeah, a lot of tears. So this is a time for following your heart, and it will never lead you astray with that energy. Now we also have the Judgment card. Now the Judgment is, you know, as I said, that sort of wake-up call. You're seeing things super clearly. After a period of not knowing which way to turn, or feeling like you were blocked and you couldn't find the way, now everything is sort of shifting, and you're making that final decision. You know where you're going to go. You know what you need to do, and you're taking action, which is really powerful energy when it's in this particular unified spread, because when you get the Judgment here in this particular position, it's about forward motion, taking action. You've got a couple of choices, but there's one that really speaks to you. It really like sets your soul on fire. That's the one. You know it. You know it as soon as you even see it. You feel it, more to the point. But what they're giving me here with this Judgment card is you're taking action, okay? And it coincides with that Hunter's Moon in this position, which is about go-getting spirit, okay? You're moving towards those goals at full force, and it's like full speed ahead, okay, with this particular energy. Now, they're also giving me with the Judgment card, it's like you've got the call. It's like you know your purpose. You know where your true prosperity lies. And you're being called to take action. And you're listening to the call. So you may have had some sort of deeper, meaningful message with spirit. You're leading with authenticity. And you're following those intuitions to guide you forward towards the life that you've always meant to be here to live. Okay? And it feels like the period of struggle is coming to an end. That's what I'm getting here as you start to ascend. Now, I'm using the Good Tarot to give me a little bit more detail about what they'd like to talk about. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Wow, flipped right out. Hierophant, look at that. Powerful energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? Just to let you know, this particular deck, you only read upright in this deck. That's the stipulation of Colette Baron Reid. She created this deck. So just so you're aware. Now we have temptation. Isn't that the truth? We've got the sun, beautiful energy, star and the sun, really powerful. We have the Fool. I mean, Scorpio, this is a powerhouse of a month. I mean, out of all of that deck, each one so far is major arcana. This is huge. I mean, I don't think I've seen a spread with major arcana like this in a long time. And we have the Ace of Earth. Beautiful. I mean, if you look up the meaning of each of these cards, you'll know how exciting this really is, okay? This energy is like on fire. So we have the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant is number 5. And that's a period of overcoming obstacles. 5s are about conflict, but you're overcoming that. Now you're either doing some sort of higher learning, but you're trusting in your guides. There is spiritual gifts here. Now you may find that you are receiving some sort of psychic or prophetic message as well, because they're very close. But this is a period of learning. Okay, so you may be seeking out higher learning either online or at institutions. You may be just researching. They just said researching for a book. So you may be researching for a book. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. But it really feels like you're starting to expand your horizons when you get the Hierophant. But also, you're thinking about higher levels of commitment. Now that's your commitment not only to spirit, but also commitment to a spiritual practice, as well as a commitment to your day-to-day duties. But this is bigger energy because it is major arcana. It's connections, commitment to things like marriage, higher level commitments, job opportunities, etc., etc. It feels very much like you know that your time here on this planet and this earth is very, very important, and you've come here with a job to do, Scorpio. You know it deep down. You have a mission, and it feels like you're starting to ascend to complete the mission. Now the mission is definitely with love. The universe loves you as much as you love it. It feels very reciprocal, and they want you to proceed there with love, but they want you to listen in to your guides, because that High Priestess paired with the Hierophant, this is Taurian energy, just in case you wanted to know. But when you get this this Hierophant, it is about your spiritual practices and making a commitment to ascending in the mind, as well as ascending in some sort of high level commitment, but also in terms of your heart. They're asking me to look at this card a little bit closer, so I will. One moment, please. Well, first of all, before I even did it, they said, look at that. There's a golden sun in the background. Okay, so it feels like you're just on the precipice of committing to something really big that will lead to a lot of happiness. But let's have a look. There's something about a door, okay? There's something about a knocker at the door. It's like, you know, one of those knockers that you hold, you just, dun, dun, dun. It's kind of like one of those oldie worldy type doors. Now they are showing me something similar here, but what they're indicating is there's something about Leo here. Maybe you've got a Leo placement because it's super energized. But it feels like things are eroding away to reveal the gold, okay? After that period of hard work and toil, things are starting to shift in a way that you start to see the actual gift, the prize of your mission, as it were, here. And also they're highlighting, can you see? There is actually a clock there. They're indicating it's divine timing. Don't be worrying about time. Don't be worrying about any of the smaller details. Spirit's got your back there. The universe is your back. Check in with Spirit when you do some sort of spiritual practice. Oh, they just said your intuition is razor sharp. And they're actually showing me a razor. You know, like a razor that you would put into like a, well, you know, a razor, R-A-Z-O-R. They're showing me a razor. So they're showing me a period of, this is a very sharp time for you, okay? You're getting things done with laser sharp vision, but your intuition is super on point. So just be mindful of that when you're trying to manifest on the physical plane. Now we also have 15. Number 15 is temptation, okay? Temptation, now it's about attachment. Don't think about the outcome. Know that you're here. Oh, flicker of the candle. That's the most important message. They just said most important message. Don't think about the outcome. You know the path, Scorpio. Let Spirit take care of the rest. When we start to gorge ourselves on the expectations, we actually weigh ourselves down. Can you see this figure in this particular picture? They've taken a massive bite out of the apple. Now, they did so with love, but they had expectations. And now there's a lethargy. When you expect something from the universe and it does not go your way, there is a disappointment. And then there's a feeling of perhaps you should give up. It's a temptation to be attached to things. So they're indicating here that the material world is your playground. But be careful not to get attached to the outcomes there, okay? Spirit wants you to be very, very successful, but don't try and fast track anything. What is meant for you will never pass you by. Basically, there's an undercurrent here. It's like a little message, and I don't actually believe that you would be like this at all. They want you to know what's healthy for you. You know, they don't want you to be greedy, basically, is that. Focus on what really matters on on the physical realm and in the spiritual realm, and actually all the riches, the finances, etc., will actually come towards you, okay? Now, this could also be mindful of a person. I'm going to pull a card on it, but there may be someone coming back into your sphere who is offering some sort of healing, or you need to heal from. This person is very tempting, okay? Now, they may in some way be connected to a higher level commitment. That may be your wish for this person. They may be a Virgo or have a Virgo placement or Taurian placement. But what they're indicating here is there's a lot of temptation to fall back into old cycles. Okay, so just be mindful of that. They just want you to ascend in the highest way possible. Now we have the 19, which is the sun. Okay, beautiful energy here. This is about abundance. This time, everything is possible. Whatever it is you are manifesting on the physical plane, it is coming to fruition. Know that what you want, you're illuminating it. Projects are coming to fruition, relationships are starting to flourish, and growth is assured. Okay. Also, it's a time of plenty. So be mindful that the abundance that is meant for you is on its way, and all the universe is asking for you in return is gratitude. Okay. They just said boardwalk to me, boardwalk. So perhaps you live at a place that is called something boardwalk, or you're listening to the song. I think there's a song called that, boardwalk. If you're listening to that song or just before you listen to this message, or it comes on the radio or whatever just after this message, be mindful there's something in this message for you. But ultimately, there's a lot of success and abundance coming your way, especially for that hunter's moon. So powerful. Now, there's definitely like a very exciting adventure coming here for you. I do want to reiterate, well, not reiterate, I want to touch on the fact that they're giving me, there is a possibility someone from the past or somebody that you are always tempted by for a higher level commitment. It feels like they're coming in for a new start, okay? And they actually want to make a full investment in a connection with you. But I will pull a card on it because I want to make sure. I'm dealing with surface energy on the major quickies. But they're indicating there is possibility of high level commitment with this person. They're going to come back on in because they see you as their happiness. They see you as their happy ever after. They want to heal this situation, but you may be undecided as to whether they fit in with your lifestyle or whether you can forgive this situation. They want you to trust your intuition on it, okay? Because there's a lot of temptation with this person. There may have been toxic cycles at play. There may have been some sort of substance abuse, because they're really highlighting this chalice here. So you and this person may have, you know, a lot of alcohol, etc., etc. There's some sort of temptation, an obsession that goes with this connection. Now, moving on, we've got the Fool card. Beautiful energy. I love this card so much. Aries energy, and this is about enthusiasm for life and a new approach. Not only a spiritual approach, but also a physical approach to the worlds that you identify in. You got to have faith here. There is a leap of faith required, and it indicates anything is possible, okay? So when you get that, there is an exciting opportunity opening the way for you, as it were. It's like a new path, a new beginning that is very exciting, okay? And you're listening to the call. There's something about the call here, your intuition. You're being guided that way. You're on the precipice of something really big and something really magical. And the Fool, if you know Tarot and the history of the Fool, they lead forth on their journey without attachments. Okay, they let themselves be guided by their intuition and spirit, and they have obviously they have a destination in mind, but how they get there, they release any attachments so that they enjoy the journey. Whoever is put on your path, whether it's networking for a career or a love opportunity, it is not on your path by mistake. Okay, the right people are brought to you by spirit for a reason, to help with your ascendance, but also to help with the mission that you've been called for on this journey. Now, the Fool card, very exciting. When you have this, you're meant to experience like learning, but also having a beautiful human experience. It's about calling whatever you are trying to action. It's almost like you're going after it, okay? You're getting up and, moving towards those goals, those dreams, with excitement. You cannot wait to create with this. It's so magical. They're actually asking me to have a look at this card a little bit closer, so I will. One moment, please. Okay, so they're indicating you're actually going to get a call from somebody in the past. Or someone that you are tempted by. I want to say that you're tempted by, okay, rather than the past, because I'm not sure how past this person is, because I'm not going deep within the psyche there, because it's surface energy. But someone that really tempts you is like a moth to a flame. There's a lot of exciting electrical energy, but also an undercurrent of instability. Like, there's always a question of, are we, aren't we, should we, shouldn't we, kind of energy. Now you're going to get a call from this person or some sort of message. You may even feel like psychically this person is calling you. There is a very deep bond with you and this person. I may be picking up on twin flame energy, but it's very strong. That's what I'm getting. Now, they're actually showing me a monkey. Okay, so maybe there's an indication here that it's like cheeky monkey, or monkeys are very playful. So, but can also be vicious. They just said, but can also be vicious. So there's an energy here of you may not know where you stand with this person. But if a monkey is your symbol or your signifier, or perhaps you're currently, they're actually showing me a monkey right now, and it looks like it's it's almost like comical kind of monkey, where it's kind of disinterested in anything that you have to say, kind of look about them. If you've got a picture of that in your room, or you've got a drawing of that or something, or you've just looked at that picture on the internet, then there's something in this message for you, okay? Very precise. It's quite a cheeky little monkey, but it's kind of like, yeah, whatever, kind of look about their face, okay? If that's you, as I said, there's something in this message for you. But a beautiful new start on the board for you here. Now, I really feel that this person that you're tempted by wants a new start with you, but there is also a dual energy with this card. And that is, you're creating a new start for yourself. The destiny that is opening up in front of you allows some sort of new opportunity to come on in, because you release any expectation. So you maybe try and figure out what it is you need to do. Then all of a sudden you know what you need to do. You take the leap of faith, and along comes opportunity. Okay, very, very exciting. Ace of Earth. This is prosperity in its purest form. Okay. This is concrete results seen on the physical plane. So before, as I said, the sort of mid kind of October, you're starting to feel the undercurrent in your intuition. You're onto something big, okay? There's big changes here. By the time we get to that hunter's moon, and just beyond that, you start to see physical evidence of prosperity in your space, okay? So you're recognizing that whatever it is that you've been thinking about, you're bringing about. The physical world, abundance is made manifest. You're seeing those actual concrete results that you can see with your eyes, not just with your mind or with your intuition, with your eyes. Now, this could be in the form of a new job, a new raise, a promotion, some sort of new income, because obviously the Ace of Earth is about pentacles, but it's because you're moving forward. Can you see the symbol right there? I can't remember what that's called, but I want to say it's like triascleon or something. But it's a Celtic symbol. I will look it up and I'll write it down there for you. It's a Celtic symbol of moving forward, okay? Because you're propelling yourself forward with such force and energy and drive, you're given this wonderful new opportunity from the universe. And as you can see, that's a stag. Beautiful. Stags are majestic. So it is the best of the best, but it's also loyal. Okay, so it's an amount of abundance that will stay by your side and actually will grow. Okay, it feels like you're being raised up here. You may hear some sort of, as I said, some sort of job news, some sort of recognition for work that you've been trying to create or achieve, some sort of project there. And you're being raised up. It's like you're on a pedestal. Okay, can you see that stag is raised up there? They're also they're showing me this door knocker again. So it feels very much like you're knocking on a door that was normally shut to you, and finally the door is being open. So maybe whatever you work in, you're being allowed into the inner circle, or you're being given some sort of award, recognition, where people now include you. They respect you. There's a lot of respect here. So it feels like you're rising up. There is some sort of, ascension here. Now they've asked me to look at this card a little bit closer, so I will. Something about the throat chakra here, okay? Obviously, Scorpio, you speak the truth. I know that. But there's something here about the throat chakra. Now, I want to see what that is. One moment, please. Okay, now you may have had some sort of throat surgery or something, because there's some, I can't tell if it's a mole or a mark or something. There's actually something on the throat, a marking on the throat area, and there's some sort of healing that maybe healing that had to go on there. But also the way the scar is, it looks like also like a birthmark, or but it looks more like a mole, like darker brown kind of energy. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you, okay? Yeah, it feels like you're being raised up. But also there's something about communication. So perhaps whatever you do in terms of job, it requires your throat. It requires you talking. And you're being really respected for your ideas. A lot of transformation here. And they just said Malta. Malta to me. Okay, so perhaps you're planning a trip to Malta, or you're Maltese, or because they're actually showing me the Maltese cross. So perhaps the Maltese cross is very important symbol to you in some way. For me, I'm feeling like it's kind of like honor, pride. It's but Malta maybe be some sort of symbolic thing to you. Or perhaps you've booked a vacation there, or perhaps you've just been looking online at places in Malta that you'd like to go to. But this new job opportunity may even take you to Malta for something. So yeah, but it'll be very financially lucrative. It's a very exciting idea that leads to a lot of growth. Now I'm just going to go a little bit deeper and give you a Light Seers Tarot to close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? Woo. Caught, saved by the bell there. Magician, oh my gosh, Scorpio, I'm loving that I'm in the Scorpio tribe right now. Very, very, as I was saying, what you think about, you bring about. You are on point. So Hunter's Moon is going to be very, very powerful for you. So if you've got any, thank you so much, Spirit Guides. The Eight of Pentacles, same energy, really powerful. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Woo. Eight of Wands. Huge. This is incredible energy. They've asked me to leave it there in that deck. Okay, so we have the Magician. You are the master or the mistress of your destiny. This is you in control, because you're using the power of mind and your intuition to create those visions and turn them into reality. You're using inspired action. You're not sitting down and waiting for, to be discovered on the couch, or you're going out and happening to things. So whatever it is you're trying to get off the ground, either a new business or, a career path or a relationship, it really feels like your energy is so focused. Again, they're showing me the razor. So it's so focused that you're actually manifesting it a lot quicker than it would have come. There's divine timing here. It's because you know your worth and you're good at what you do. Now, they just asked me to have a look at this card closer, so I will. One moment, please. So give me pearls of wisdom. Okay. Okay, so they're indicating that it was a slow process, but when we've got this Magician, they're actually saying Mason to me, Mason. Now that may be your name, either first name or surname, Mason, M-A-S-O-N, Mason, or maybe Mason, no, Mason. Okay, if that resonates in some way for you, maybe that's a job, masonry. Yeah, maybe they're just saying Mason though, so maybe that's a job that you're in. If that's you, or that Mason resonates in some way for you, then there's something in this message for you. Okay, but this is, you are just elevating. I mean, you are so ascending. It's so powerful. There's a lot of freedom here as well. Yeah, they're just saying what you can see in the mind, you can have in the hand. Okay, so this is a very creative time for you. There is magic. You're working with the magic of the universe, and things are aligning with your will, but also with Spirit's will. Miracles are possible when you get this card. So know that you know Spirit is working through you with this card. Very, very powerful energy. Now, the Eight of Pentacles, there is big investment here. You've been investing in yourself, and that's why it feels like, if you've been waiting for this relationship to come to fruition, this romantic relationship or some sort of partnership to come to fruition, it really feels like you've been doing your work on yourself first. You've been putting yourself first, which is not a selfish act, and you've been loving yourself and knowing your worth, and you've been very shrewd in where you put your energy. Okay, you've been shedding people who are energy vampires, and oh, we got more energy joining, and you've been sort of putting your attention in the most important places. It feels like, you've got no room for nonsense, Scorpio. That's the energy I'm getting. So as you can see with this Eight of Pentacles, this figure here, she is deciding, and again, male or female, not a gender specific reading, she's deciding where she puts her energy. Is it, towards soul food? Is it towards healing with that, aloe vera plant? Is it, you know, studying? Because I really feel there's some sort of studying going on here, especially with that Hierophant. You're learning new things, but you're learning to get more masterful at your craft, okay? Oh yeah, the candle definitely agrees with me there. But also it's about where you shine your light, okay? And there's something about the moon sequence that's very important for you. It's actually, it's just before the Hunter's moon, just before. They're saying 2 days before, 2 days. So so the 29th. Yep, 29th. Do you agree with me, Candle? Yes, they do. Okay, so yeah, Spirit is indicating 29th. That is the time period where you will hear some sort of really good news that actually helps you on your path to prosperity. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles is about being the master of your craft as well and enjoying your employment. Once you lead with enjoyment in your heart and your passion, that's when things take off. Eight of Wands, this is again about the news, okay? 29th, very important. So this news comes on in when you get the Eight of Wands here. The wands are about passion, what you're trying to achieve, your goals. So very important towards that Hunter's moon. So you're rising up to be on the path that you're always meant to be on, and you're going to be very, very successful. When you get this card, this is great news, okay? But it also indicates some sort of quick changes, okay? So be mindful that whatever happens here, it will be a fast-paced month for you, but it speaks to your passion. Now, whether this is you pairing up with this person in a high-level commitment and having that new start, or whether it's taking this new job because there is this new job or opportunity that comes your way in terms of finances, it will be very quick. But boy, will it be worth it, okay? So this is very successful, how can I put that? Exciting news that it's on its way for you. It's like the Eight of Fire is like gathering momentum, okay? As I said at the beginning, it's like swift changes, very celebratory time. Even travel, the Eight of Wands is often a travel card. So because they gave me Malta earlier, there may be some sort of travel that is in some way connected to Malta. I don't know what they, you know, what you'll be working out there as. I would love to know, so let me know in the comments box below. But there is, with that card, transformation, okay, momentum. Yeah, it's like you have everything to offer, in Spirit saying, pow, Scorpio's got all the power, they got the smarts, they've got the talent, they've got the heart, and here's opportunity. Now is divine timing, and pow, you meet each other and then you rise up. It's like you're just taking off there. Really powerful energy. Now I'm just going to give you a final message before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? Any final messages? Any final messages before we close this reading? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Ooh, that was a bit of a turnaround. Okay, so Three of Swords. And they want another. Okay, so they really want to give you a little message here. Oh, they just said to me, look at the bottoms of the deck. Look at the bottoms of the deck. Same card, same card. That's what they're saying to me. Look at the bottoms of the deck. Same card. Here. 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 Here and here. Okay. The Sun card. Oh my God, I'm going to literally fall down if it's the Sun card. No, you're kidding, my God. Well, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Scorpio, if you ever wanted, I really am speechless. And that's not something that happens often, as you know, because I waffle on it quite a bit. But basically the outcome is the Sun card. So that's 3 times the Sun card. And this is, there are no coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. So they're indicating that there is divine timing here at play, but also this is a successful outcome. Huge. This is huge, okay? You don't understand how huge this is, because that is 3 major arcana exactly the same. So joyous outcome, success, brilliant news there in freedom, okay? Leo, there is something to do, this is also, the sun is also a Leo placement. So right at the beginning I was picking up on some sort of Leo placement energy, so you may have a placement there. I'm gobsmacked. But anyway, back to the rest of the reading. Yeah, so they're indicating here this person from the past. They had a message about the person from the past, which is this person may have broken your heart, okay? So there was healing here because it's in the same position of the star. This person knows that they broke your heart, and they're actually indicating that this person broke your heart at the right time. Bizarrely, I know. But what it is there was a waiting period. You and that person, you met at the wrong time. Well, you met at the right time, but you were meant to learn lessons from each other. So I feel like definitely I'm picking up on twin flame energy. You're just waiting for the right time now to come back into fruition, waiting for some sort of results. Okay, Spirit's indicating this period of loss. You are healing from it. Okay, and you, as a result, you're putting your attention in the right place, your energy. You're knowing that you're enough and that you're deserving. And it was a necessary transition, okay? But also, there's travel indicated here as well. When we have that Six of Swords, you've been protected. You did not walk this journey alone. Those swords are all around you for protection. There is two figures in that boat, so they're indicating a moving on from heartbreak, okay? It was a necessary transition, but either you and this person may be relocating together at some point, because it looks like they want a new opportunity. Whether you take it or not, Scorpio, totally your call. We all have free will. But this person does want to move on and they want to heal it, okay? But there is something to do with there's something to do with travel here as well. They're just indicating a travel message that you will be traveling very soon. Everything was meant to be. So when this person from the past comes back on in, asking for a new start, I mean, it's totally your call. But Spirit is suggesting that if you really look at your situation, you were not able to action everything else in your life if you had partnered up with that person at that time, okay? So you were meant to come back in after ascension and learning lessons at a different time. So just so you're aware. Now I'm just going to give you the final message before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What else do they need to know before we close the reading? Truly grateful. So this is the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And we have exchanging gifts. You got it in the reverse, okay? So it's number 27. And number 27, when you reduce it, it is number 9. So, okay, so again, Virgo energy, that's Hermit energy. So that's going deep within, that personal quest for spiritual illumination to do with your path, okay? Trust your intuition. The guides are with you now. The truth of the situation will be revealed. But also, they're indicating one of the lessons that you had to learn was overgiving. Okay, Scorpio, you give your beautiful heart, and often you give without expectation, and it is often taken advantage of. Okay, so give out your wonderful energy. So now you are supposed to learn that lesson, as it were. I'm just going to read from the book because I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong. Number 27. So it's normally about the law of giving and receiving, the currency, the trade-offs, weighing up the cost and determining the value of a situation. And when you get this particular message in this position, sorry, they're just giving me something, something about, well, I'll give it to you at the end. It says here, be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. Look at that. And then you realize that you may not want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. You may find yourself in a situation that you've always desired, but know that you will have to walk away from, even fail at it, because you can't or you won't pay the dues it asks you. If you want to be a famous musician, you have to practice your music, your craft every day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be responsible for managing the money and paying the taxes. Even a windfall bears a cost. It's okay though, because Spirit will help you achieve balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being the only giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life. where you find yourself in victim mode in a codependent dynamic or holding on to false sense of control. Others may push you to continue to prove yourself. The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Being aware of your need for both give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. Very, very powerful energy, and a very, very powerful message as well, my beautiful Scorpio. So it's interesting because just before I was about to read that, they showed me a fortune cookie, okay? And they were opening the fortune cookie, and inside it said deserving. Okay? So know your worth, know that you deserve it. And look at where you're putting your energy and whether that energy is deserving in that place and with that person, whether it is reciprocal. Yes, this person from the past wants to come back on in and talk, but have they changed enough to give reciprocal energy, or is it time to move on? Okay, so a lot to think about there with that Judgment card. Okay, my beautiful Scorpio, I'm just going to give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? Oh, they won them all. Okay. Oh, so we have the key, and of course it's got that rose on it, which is connected to the death card. Okay, that rose is about transformation, and it's about peace, rising up there with big changes and endings, time to move on and rebirth the situation for transformation. Transformation is the unlocking the force. They keep showing me that door with the knocking thing on it. You're opening that door, you're unlocking your power, and you're actually rising up for peace and rejuvenation. Where would you like this? They want it on the Judgment card because you're unlocking your prosperity path. Now also there's something to do with music. We have a guitar. Oh, they just said guitar is healing. Okay, that's quite precise. Guitar is healing. And there are actually, yes, I think I've seen this before. There are 2 stars on this guitar. So 2 stars. This indicating 2 people are healing here, and that music in some way is relevant. Perhaps you and this person have a particular song, and you hear this song, and as you hear the song, it reminds you of this person, and they message you or they call you, okay? Because this person is receiving a similar nudge from the universe, just so you're aware. They want it on the star card because they're saying the star is healing. And also, there's a bear here, okay? So there's comfort here. When you get the bear, there is a comfort energy. You may even have a bear that is very, that's quite precise. It's like a bear that's got like a hugging kind of arms, and it's like hugging one part of your furniture. You just got it sitting there. Okay, if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Where would you like this? They just want it on the Sun card. They actually gave me, feel comfort. The universe has got your back. Feel comfort. So just trust in the divine timing. Okay, my beautiful Scorpio, we will leave it there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press the little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Now, if you'd like to be within a chance to win a personal reading from me, all you have to do, because I really just want to give back to you all, I want you to take some time for you, okay? All I want you to do is take 10 minutes out of your day. I know it's easier said than done because we're all busy, but take 10 minutes out of your day, and I want you to just stay silent on your own and breathe. I want you to check in with your intuition. Meditate if you want to, but you don't have to. No pressure here. Just sit in silence and then witness the feelings, the thoughts, the images that come to your mind. And if you are happy to share them, please put them in the boxes below, in the comment box, and I will be drawn to your energy. I can read your energy. And also I will perhaps, if I've got time, give you what the symbolic meanings of all these images are for you, and then I will pick one lucky subscriber on the 30th of October, and I will read the reading for them on the 31st, okay? And then I will send it via a link. Okay, my beautiful Scorpio, I love you so much. I hope I'm helping out here in some way. Love you all. Love and light.